Welcome back to another phonics lesson. My name is Kate and it's so good to have you here with me. How did you go with your words from the last lesson? Did you manage to read them or write them? Or maybe you made some with letter tiles. Let's have a read of them now. P, lip. G, flag. K, p, clap. G, leg. Well done. For today's lesson, you'll need something to write on, something to write with, and of course you'll need your listening ears. Have you got them ready? Let's get started. Do you remember in our last lesson, we used some compound words and we changed part of the compound word to make a brand new compound word? We're going to do this again. Are you ready? Our first word today is goldfish. Put them together to make a compound word and it's goldfish. This part is gold and this part is fish. If we change gold to star, we make the new word starfish. Let's do that one together. Ready? The word is goldfish. What word? Goldfish. Change gold to star and the word is, that's right, starfish. Let's do another one. Our word is now starfish. What word? Starfish. Change star to jelly and we have, that's right, jellyfish. Let's do one more. Our word is jellyfish. What word? Jellyfish. Change jelly to angel and we get angelfish. Excellent. We'll do some more compound words in our next lesson. Today when we practice our alphabet, we're going to use our cards again. Remember, these cards have the capital letter and the lowercase letter on the same card. When you see the card, I want you to tell me what the letter names are. Are you ready? S, J, Q, W, Y. Those ones are all mixed up. Now it's time to do our skywriting. This is where we practice the graphemes that we have already learnt. Remember, we say the letter name and the keyword and also the phoneme as we're skywriting. So everybody standing up. Have you got your skywriting pencil ready? Excellent. Let's go. O, orange, O. S, sun, S. G, gate, G. L, ladder, L. R, rabbit, R. M, mouse, M. E, egg, E. D, dog, D. N, nose, N. H, hat, H. B, bed, B. C, cat, K. F, fish, F. T, tap, T. A, apple, A. I, insect, I. P, pig, P. We have learnt a lot of graphemes. Now we're going to write some of those graphemes. Have you got your paper and your pencil ready? I've got my box of letters. Let's see what the first letter is. I have a letter in my hand and the phoneme is R. What phoneme? R. When we write this letter, we go down, up, over and stop. Can you write the grapheme that goes with the phoneme R? That's right, it's the letter R. Down, up, over and stop. R. Let's do another one. I have a letter in my hand and the phoneme is L. What phoneme? L. When we write this phoneme, we just go down. Can you write the grapheme for the phoneme L? Doesn't take very long, this one. That's right, it's the letter L. Down, L. Let's do one more. I have a letter in my hand and the phoneme is K. What phoneme? K. when we write this letter, we go around and stop. That'll give you a clue. Around and stop. Write the grapheme that goes with the phoneme. K. That's right, it's the letter C. Around and stop. K. Now we're going to read some words that we have read before, but I'm going to need to clear my board. Are you ready to read some words? Let's sound them out and then blend them together. A, n, d, hand. B, e, l, t, belt. A, d, had. B, e, n, t, bent. K, a, b, crab. And the last one, a, m, p, ramp. Let's read them again from the beginning, but this time we're going to read them as whole words. We won't sound them out, we're just going to read them as whole words. Are you ready? Hand, belt, had, bent, crab, ramp. Let's do it one more time and see if we can do it a little bit faster. Hand, belt, had, bent, crab, ramp. Great reading. I want you to make sure you've got your paper and your pencil ready because we're going to write some of these words that we just read. Get your paper and pencil ready while I take these words off. The first word is ramp. What word? Ramp. Tap the phonemes in ramp. R, a, m, p. I want you to write the word ramp and make sure you are saying all the phonemes as you write them. R, a, m, p. Ramp. Have a look at mine. Does yours look the same? R, a, m, p. Ramp. If it looks the same as mine, give it a tick. If it doesn't, fix it up and then give it a tick. Our next word is had. What word? Had. Let's tap the phonemes in had. A, d, had. Write the word had. Make sure you say the phonemes as you're writing it. A, d. Have a look at mine. Does yours look the same? If it does, give it a tick. Let's read this one. A, d, had. Are you ready for the next word? Our next word is bent. What word? Bent. Let's tap the phonemes in bent. B, e, n, t, bent. There are 4 phonemes in bent. I want you to write the word bent. Make sure you're saying the phonemes as you write the word. B, e, n, t, bent. Does yours look the same? Let's read this word. B, e, n, t, bent. Give yourself a tick. Fix it up if you need to. We've got one more word to write, and this word is hand. What word? Hand. Let's tap the phonemes in hand. A, n, d, hand. Write the word hand and say all the phonemes as you're writing the word. A, n, d, hand. Does yours look the same as mine? If it does, give it a tick. Let's read this word. A, n, d, hand. Let's read all of these words one more time. Ramp, had, bent, hand. Excellent writing. Let's practice reading some of the tricky words that we have been learning. Our first word is the word is. Read it with me. Is. I, a, the. Let's read them one more time. Ready? The, a, I, and is. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about the letter that we can use to read and write the phoneme R. Do you remember learning about the phoneme A as in umbrella? Say it with me. A as in umbrella. I wonder if A is a voiced phoneme. Let's put our hand on our throat and check. A, A, A. I can feel my voice box vibrating, so A is a voiced phoneme. Remember, all of our vowels are actually voiced phonemes, and A is a vowel. This is the letter U. Say it with me. U. The letter U is what we can use when we read and write the phoneme A, as in umbrella. This is also called a grapheme. Can you say U with me 5 times? Are you ready? U, 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 U. Well done. When we put it all together, it sounds like this. U, umbrella, A. Say it with me. U, umbrella, A. It's time to stand up so that we can practice our skywriting. Have you got your skywriting pencils ready? Remember, we're going to say the letter name and the keyword and then the phoneme. Ready? U, umbrella, A. U, umbrella, A. One more time. U, umbrella, A. Fantastic. I'm going to show you now how to write the letter U, but I'll need to clear off my board first. Let's trace the letter U first. We start here and go down, curl, up and down. Let's write it. Down, curl, up and down. Can you do one with me this time? Down, curl, up and down, U. Let's write the letter U 5 times. Have you got your pencils and paper ready? Down, curl, up and down. Down, curl, up and down, U. Down, curl, up and down, U. 2 more times. Down, curl, up and down, U. And 1 more time. U. Excellent writing. Sometimes when we read and write, we need to use the capital letter U. The capital letter U looks like this. It looks different than the lowercase letter U. Let's see if we can find the letter U in the alphabet. Remember, when we get to U, you need to call out stop as loudly as you can. Are you ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. Stop! Did you call out stop when I did? This is where the letter U is in the alphabet. It's nearly at the end. I wonder if you can tell me the letter that comes before U in the alphabet. That's right, it's the letter T. And the letter that comes after U in the alphabet is the letter V. This is where U is in the alphabet. It's time to play the thumbs up, thumbs down game. I want you to listen really carefully for the phoneme A in these words. Our first picture is up. What word is it? Up. Can you hear the A in the word up? That's right, up has A at the very beginning. This is an easy one. I can hear the sound A in up. This is the word puddle. What word? Puddle. Can you hear the A in puddle? It's a tricky one, but puddle has A in the middle of the word, so your thumb can still be up for this one. The next word is toy. What word? Toy. Can you hear an A in toy? No, I can't hear an A in toy, so your thumb can be down for this one. And our last one is run. What word? Run. Can you hear an A in run? That's right, run has A in the middle of the word, so your thumbs can be up for this one. I'm going to put some pictures on our board now, so it looks like I need to clean it off first. Before we have a look and see what our pictures are, I'm going to get Lucy to come and help us with this blending. I need to tell Lucy what the pictures are first though. We have up, bus, drum and duck. All of these words have in them. Are you ready? I'm going to say some phonemes and I want you to point to the picture that matches those phonemes when you blend them together. And Lucy's going to do the same. Are you ready, Lucy? Yes, she's ready. The first one is b-a-s. B-a-s. Which picture are you pointing to? Is it the same one as Lucy? That's right. B-a-s makes bus. Our next one is up. Up. Which one is it, Lucy? That was an easy one. It is up, up. Our next one is d-a-k. D-a-k. Which picture are you pointing to? Is it the same one as Lucy? She's pointing to a duck. D-a-k makes duck. And our last one is d-r-a-m. D-r-a-m. And Lucy's pointing to drum. Did you point to the same picture as Lucy? Well done, and well done, Lucy. I'm going to give Lucy some words now, and all of these words have the up phoneme in them. And remember, Lucy is going to do some jumping. She's going to jump once for every phoneme in the word. And I want you to stand up at home and jump with Lucy. Are you ready? Our first word is us. What word? Us. Ready to jump? Us. Us. That was a short one. Let's do the next word. The next word is drum. What word? Drum. Remember to jump once for each phoneme. Drum. Let's do the next one. The word is stuck. What word? Stuck. Off you go, Lucy. Stuck. Let's give Lucy one more to do. Lucy's last word and your last word is scrub. Off you go. Scrub. Well done, Lucy. It's time to read some sentences now that have lots of words with in them. So I'm going to get Lucy to sit down over here while I clear the board. Before we read our decodable sentence, let's read some of the words that are in that sentence. Remember, when there's a line, we need to say the graphemes separately, and when there's no line, we blend them together. Let's do the first word together. Bug. Let's do that one more time. Bug. Well done. Next word. Mud. And the last word. Runs. That was a longer word. Let's have a look at our reading pyramid now. This has got a sentence on it that has all those words in it. Bug, mud, and runs. But I'm going to cover up most of the sentence. And at the top, we've just got the very first word. This is a tricky word that we know. Let's read it together. A. Next line. A-b-i-g, big. A big bug, bug. A big bug runs. A big bug runs in. A big bug runs in the. That's one of our tricky words that we know. I wonder what a big bug is going to run in. Let's find out. A big bug runs in the mud. A big bug runs in the mud. Let's read that one more time. A big bug runs in the mud. I wonder if that bug gets his feet all muddy when he runs in the mud. Let's have another look at the new grapheme that we learnt today. Remember, the letter name was U. What was the letter name? U. The keyword was umbrella. What was the keyword? Umbrella. And the phoneme was A. What was the phoneme? A. When we put it together, it is U, umbrella, A. Let's stand up one more time and do some skywriting. We're going to skywrite this 3 times. Are you ready? U, umbrella, A. U, umbrella, A. U, umbrella, A. Fantastic work. We have got our sentence up here on the board. I'm going to put the sentence up on another piece of paper so you can see it all in one go. And I wonder if you can practice reading this sentence at home. Perhaps you can write some of the words in this sentence, or maybe even you could write the whole sentence. I wonder if you could use your letter tiles to build some of these words. Let's read that sentence one more time. A big bug runs in the mud. Do you know what? I think Lucy would like to read it one more time. Off you go, Lucy. A big bug runs in the mud. You've done a fabulous job learning all about the phoneme A and the grapheme that we use to write the phoneme A. Lucy and I are very impressed, and we will see you next time. Bye.